Hi, Jupiter and Capricorn. We're gonna see what's going on with you. What's going on with Jupiter and Capricorn? Let's see where your luck is at, Jupiter and Capricorn. Where is Jupiter and Capricorn's luck? Oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the High Priestess. You whatever you're working on, you know the facts of it. Jupiter. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the King of Pentacles. That's you, Capricorn. Whatever you're working on, you know the facts of it. So I feel like you're gonna be with the High Priestess. If you trust your intuition, you're gonna be very, very lucky in what you do. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. Where's Jupiter and Capricorn's luck? Where is Jupiter and Capricorn's luck? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You have a lot of luck right here with the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever you're chasing with the Knight of Swords, whatever you're chasing is gonna. I feel like it's gonna make you rich with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely gonna make you rich, Jupiter and Capricorn. Give me more. We have the Ten of Swords. Why the Ten of Swords for Jupiter and Capricorn? We have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Don't get distracted by this either a younger person or a person coming in trying to send you sexual energy. What's the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands? This sexual energy is not going to work for you. Yeah, we have the end hangman. It's just going to make you confused. It's going to confuse up your energy, Jupiter and Capricorn. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. It's because this person, um, what's the Knight of Cups? This person feels, yeah, we have the Magician and we have the Four of Cups. This person just wants to waste your time. They really don't want to give you anything because they're lost. Hi, they're lost in what they're doing, Jupiter and Capricorn. That's why. Yeah, we have the Death card. Don't go towards this person, Jupiter and Capricorn. Keep on working on what you're working on. This person in particular, they're lost. That's why. They're lost because something that they tried to manifest, they can't manifest with the magician here. Or they're confused at what they want to do in life, so their manifestations is coming in their manifestations is coming in very blurred. So they're gonna want to, yeah, we have the Six of Wands. Just continue doing what you're doing. They're gonna throw off that energy. And we have Judgment on the bottom. This sexual energy is not for you. I feel like they know they Jupiter and Capricorn, they know that you know where you're going. So they it's coming from a place where they want guidance, but at the same time, I feel like this person is kind of hard-headed. What's the Four of Cups? Middle class people, rich, both poor. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they know Jupiter and Capricorn that you have some type of guidance. John Cole, what the fuck does middle class people, pe rich people, poor? What is that? Not for me, nope. Not form me? You mean not for me? If you're gonna type something in caps in the chat, let it be something of sense, please, because I'm not in the motherfucking mood today. All right? I'm not in the mood for stupid shit today. I'm not. And I'm not blocking you either. I'm just going to call you out for the stupid shit. Angel guidance. I'm going to another city for guys, I'm not taking questions. This is Jupiter and Capricorn, okay? So if you have a Jupiter placement in Capricorn, this is for you. This is not a cross-watching video. This is for you to learn about yourself. This is about your luck and where you're going in life, okay? Hi guys, this is Jupiter and Capricorn. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles here, Jupiter and Capricorn. This person knows that you have some type of knowledge that they need, but this person could be younger than you and this person could be older than you and younger energy, but they know that you have some type of knowledge that they need. But I feel like Jupiter and Capricorn, because it's coming from you, this person is upset that you have the knowledge and they can't get it from somewhere else. What's the Page of Pentacles with the Four of Cups? Yeah, we have the Page of Swords. They're watching you. They're watching you because they know you have some type of information that they need to move forward in life. So be careful of this person because we have the Page of Wands out here, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. They know you have some type of knowledge here, but with the Ten of Swords here, they don't want to get it from you. Give me more. So you're very successful. Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands here for Jupiter and Capricorn. You're successful at something that you're doing. Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. It takes off very quickly when you're in your power. So this person coming in because again, going back to that confusing energy, because they're confused at what they want to do with you, it's coming off sexual too. Like they're sure about the sexual acts with you, but anything else they're not sure. And they also want they also want they also want some type of knowledge that you have. So their energy is confusing. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. Yeah. Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. This might be somebody that you stop talking to. The truth is that they want to reconcile with you because you have stable luck. Jupiter and Capricorn is somebody that built something from the bottom up. You have the King of Wands and the Two of Cups. So Jupiter and Capricorn, you're the builder. You're the person that builds. That's how you get your luck, is by working hard on your foundation. The first cards we had out was the Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So you're very, very tapped in. You know what you know, and you know exactly what you know, and you also know a lot because you research with the Eight of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. You know exactly what you're talking about. This person that's coming up in your reading, Jupiter and Capricorn, they know that you know what you're talking about. With the Ace of Swords out here, they know that you know what you're talking about. You might have told them something, and it doesn't have to be a futuristic prediction. I don't think you gave this person a futuristic prediction. I think you could have gave this person a numerology prediction, or if you're not into that type of spiritual stuff, you gave this person, I'm seeing science, history prediction, like the stock market crash or something like that. But it's because you do research, and well, some of you guys, you do research with numerology, but others, you guys, you just do research on the times that stock market has crashed or something like that, and you help this person, this little nugget of information, you help this person, but they don't want to give you credit for it because they didn't know this. And it's because they could be older than you, or they just see you as somebody that shouldn't have this knowledge. This person could be judging you with how you look as well. And it's burdening them too because this person is attracted to you, but they feel like you're a person that should only be like fucked, or people should only be sexually attracted to you. They feel like you shouldn't be a leader. Hey, this person is weird. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. What's their luck? Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like you've refused to acknowledge this person as well because Jupiter and Capricorn, you're using your luck to your advantage because you want to build a legacy. Others, you guys, you want to have a house, or you have a house and you are building on top of that. And I feel like this person could be spiritual. They could see that. So they want to reconcile with you really bad. It's something that you're building consistency. Jesus rose up from the dead. Thank you, elevator. We know that Jesus rose up from the dead. Why the fuck are you putting that in the chat? To be honest, most don't know who they are. Yes, information is powerful. They might not see it now, but it will come to them in its own divine timing. Yeah, David, for sure. My angel advice for my sentiments was Mona, I can't read your name, but Runit's Tarot, I'm not doing questions right now. Right now, this is Jupiter and Capricorn's reading, okay? This is for their luck. All right? This is for their luck. I'll take twin flame and those readings, I'll do those later. Okay? I'm not doing that right now. Um what you call it? So Jupiter and Capricorn, if you reconcile with this person, you're gonna alter your luck because they're not gonna help you build. It's like this person could have a Jupiter in a water placement with the Knight of Cups out here, and they are not solid enough for you. Their Jupiter placement doesn't align with yours. Yeah, there you go, Capricorn. We have the devil. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. You need something that grounds your energy. Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles. You need something that grounds your energy, Jupiter and Capricorn. So it could be a Jupiter in Virgo or a Jupiter in Taurus or a Jupiter in Capricorn as yourself. That's going to equally give and take to you. So if you want to reconcile with anybody, Jupiter and Capricorn, let it be somebody that has Jupiter in the same sign as you because they're going to understand why you go so hard. They're going to understand why you want to build what you want to build because they're on that same type of frequency. This person is confused. Or Jupiter and Capricorn, they're coming off confused to you because their charts don't mesh up with yours. Their Jupiter sign doesn't align with yours. So they're coming off confused. They want the knowledge that you have, but it's like they don't know how to ask for it. This person doesn't know how to be blunt. So their Mercury also could be in a water sign. So they're used to being able to manipulate or play games with people to get information. They can't do that with you. It's something the charts are not aligning. You're too blunt for this person. You're too straightforward. You're too like corporate or you're too like straight edge. You're not playing the games. You could be a fire sign or this person could be a fire sign. Thank you, Linda. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn about their luck. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? We have the Chariot. This person is coming in. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. We have the Six of Cups. This is a past person. They're very young-minded. Very, very young-minded. This is Jupiter and Capricorn. So it's not general or specific. This is Jupiter and Capricorn. Okay? So if you have a Jupiter in Capricorn, you can watch this. This is not a cross watcher reading either. This is about you and your luck. So if you have a Jupiter in Capricorn, stay. If you don't have a Jupiter in Capricorn, don't stay. Wait for your Jupiter sign. Okay? Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. This is about Jupiter is your luck placement, okay? So we're seeing if you what like who's going to alter your luck. We're jumping in. Yeah, Jupiter and Capricorn is the boss. They're the boss builder. Give me more. We got the Temperance. So, and we have the Judgment with the King of Pentacles. So, Jupiter and Capricorn, you're not playing around. If somebody this person could be a Sagittarius or they have a Jupiter in Sagittarius. I really feel like this person doesn't have a Jupiter in Sagittarius. I feel like this person has a Jupiter in a water sign and there it could be a Sagittarius sun. You have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So if you're and the Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. Jupiter and Capricorn, somebody might want to be the counterpart to you because they see you as loving and very attractive and they're coming up as the King of Wands, but they're scared to talk to you because they're at the Knight of Pentacles. But it's okay to collaborate with this person. Yeah, we have the Four of Wands. This person has the same type of Jupiter placement as you, or they have a Jupiter placement as you that is okay to give and take towards this person. This person is not gonna want to let you go once they have you. So Jupiter and Capricorn, if you are into being married and the family type, then look at the person's Jupiter placement. If they have a Jupiter in Virgo, Jupiter in Taurus, Jupiter in Capricorn as yourself, or even a Jupiter in a fire sign, they'll be okay for you. The Jupiter in a fire sign, though, I say that they're okay for you because they're action oriented. So they're gonna want to take action a lot towards things that you want to do, and they're gonna put it into action. So if they have a Jupiter in Sagittarius, they're gonna help you get a lot of things done, Jupiter and Capricorn, because they're gonna be like your errand person. They will be able to run little errands for you for your business, or they're gonna be able to do a lot of running around for you that you can't do yourself because maybe you have to physically be in the office or you have to be physically somewhere. This person can go out and run those errands for you. So if you're trying to build an empire, You have to be able to you have to know these people's placements because you're not I feel like you want to know these people's placements too, Jupiter and Capricorn, because you're not fucking around. You're not playing with something. You're already at the 9 of Pentacles because you worked hard to get there with the 8 of Pentacles, High Priestess. You're not trying to let nobody tear your shit down. Thank you for explaining. You're welcome. So how does a Scorpio see this? David, what do you mean Scorpio? I'm sick of y'all weirdos looking for attention. Messiah, they're just getting blocked today. Those people that's in the comments, they just getting blocked today. And those people, I know exactly who those people are. They gonna get punched in their mouth in real life. For real. So it doesn't matter. David, what do you mean? So how does a Scorpio see this? Give me more for Jupiter. We have the King of Swords. What's the King of Swords? For Jupiter and Capricorn? Yeah, this that Jupiter and Capricorn, there's a King of Swords that's worried about you. What the fuck are they worried about? Yeah, we have the Lovers in reverse. It could be a Gemini or Jupiter in Gemini. They're worried about you because they feel like you felt like this person was too flighty, so you cut them off. This person can't help you manifest. Yeah, we got the 5 of Wands. You cut them the fuck off. This is a Jupiter and Gemini. You cut this Jupiter and Gemini off. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, and as soon as you cut that person off, you was happy because they wasn't helping you build. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. Jupiter and Capricorn, you looking to build long time wealth. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. You're looking to build long time wealth. You're not playing around. You look, first of all, you're looking to be sexy forever. Even in your old age, you find when you're gonna be old that you're gonna like that part of you as well. So Jupiter and Capricorn, you're thinking long term. So anybody that you collaborate with the Three of Pentacles, it's long term. We have the High Priestess here. You're very futuristic, Jupiter and Capricorn. Like you think long term. We have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands. People might think, and then we have the Moon. People might think you're being sneaky, but I don't feel like you're being sneaky, Jupiter and Capricorn. I feel like you say exactly what you want to say and you do exactly what you want to do, but people cannot force you to do what they want to do. So now they're trying to put a narrative on you. And we have the Tower. So now they're trying to tear your name down. They trying to say this and they try to say that because they can't come with you. Yeah, King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Jupiter and Capricorn, if you have a sun in a water sign, you are taking your time building something. And people could be saying that you're sneaky because maybe you could have a Scorpio sun Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon. They're saying that you're sneaky because you're not letting them in on what you're building. You're not telling nobody what's going on. So now you're sneaky because you're trying to build generational wealth. Man, you're not telling people the master plan because it's none of their fucking business because they're not gonna help you build shit anyways. So now you sneaky. Now you running around, you fucking for your money and all of these extra things that they try to make up about you. Retarded. Yeah, the 10 of cups because you're trying to have a solid family base. It doesn't matter if this is your real family or people that you're gonna put together. Who put this shit together? I'm the glue. We have the Hierophant and the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Um, this Jupiter in this moon in Taurus. What's going on with this moon in Taurus? They want to build with you, Jupiter and Capricorn. This moon in Taurus. We have the Seven of Pentacles. They want to build with you. They could have a sun in Aries, or they could have a rising in Aries. Yeah, they want to build with you. We have the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. They're looking for a relationship. So I check that person's Jupiter placement. Because if it's this Jupiter and Gemini person, immediately motherfucking no. Immediately no. Did Jupiter, Capricorn give me abundance of foundation type of energy? I'm none. It's none of their business when you tell people shit. The run in, I know Jupiter and Cap for sure. Dealing with the zodiac signs, I understand what you are saying. Okay, you just answered what I was looking for. And likewise, I am the glue in my. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, David. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. You're trying to build generational wealth, happiness. Your understanding is not gonna Two of Wands and the Tower. Your understanding it's not always gonna be peaches and rainbows to get to the peaches and rainbows. It's not always gonna be love and light. It's not always you're gonna have to crack a couple eggs. And you're ready to do that. You can have a sun in Leo, a rising in Leo. You're ready to do that. Give me more. Give me one more for Jupiter and Capricorn. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. Who are you working with here? We have the King of Cups. Myself. I'm working with myself. These motherfucking people don't get it. We got the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. You the only person that get it. So also too, Jupiter and Capricorn, you see a female and you watch her and you see that she understands hierarchy, that there are people that's better than her. And she's okay with that because she's okay with that because she wants to learn. She's okay with hierarchy. She's okay to know that people know more than her. She wants to get into those circles so that she can learn off of them, and then she can not to be better than them, but to obtain the wealth that they had from from their knowledge. It's not about being better and who can do this and who could do that. You know that somebody understands real hard work as a female in the world. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You feel like too, Jupiter and Capricorn, you might be having sleepless nights over this as well. Also, Jupiter and Capricorn, let that King of Wands, Queen of Swords person, let them let them keep doing the talking. They really love you. That's what it is. They both love you. So let them keep doing the talking, whoever that person is. Let them keep being over there and doing the talking and not why the fuck they said not getting on the treadmill? Is somebody insecure about their weight? Somebody's very insecure about themselves. For sure. For surely. For surely. That's why they won't put themselves out there, Jupiter and Capricorn. It could be this King of Wands person. They hide it by being over egotistical. It could also be this Queen of Swords. She hides it by trying to be over witty or too nice. People sense that that's not the energy that's really coming from that person. That person's really an actual hater. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. They're a hater because they hate themselves. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. What's this communication for Jupiter and Capricorn? We have the Nine of Swords. They're talking shit about you because they really hate themselves. We have the Seven of Pentacles. They wish with the Five of Swords, they wish somebody would come back and invest in them and give them equal give and take and stop lying to them and breaking their heart and giving them pages of cups. Every time they get into the dating world, it's always shitty for them. People never cherish them. So they come on and they lie and they say, "Oh, I'm okay with being single. I'd rather be single because there's diseases out there anyways." Come on. The nigga not giving you the my chart before you fuck them? Let's be motherfucking for real. Somebody trying to pay you boo boo the fool, or you're watching this Jupiter and Capricorn that people are trying to play boo boo the fool and you're not doing that shit. Yeah, we have the death card and the justice. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. You realizing Jupiter and Capricorn, people ain't a lot of people ain't about what they building. A lot of people ain't about what they building. We got the strength card and the nine of cups. Somebody's claims they're strongly happy single. They lying. They want seven of pentacles. They want somebody to invest in them, but they want it to be fair. This emperor person. They want a relationship with the emperor. They want a relationship with an emperor. But this is the thing. They don't want the emperor with with all his shadow sides. They want the emperor that is also good. So this person doesn't even understand love in order to receive it. People are going to come with bad shit. They're not going to just come to you without having a shadow side. It's like this is got to be a female that wants to ignore somebody's shadow side and wants this nigga to be peaches and motherfucking rainbows. That's why you're not getting an emperor. It don't work like that. Dealing with things of this world is really like a treadmill or a roller coaster. It is. It is. And some and people are opting out because they too big to opt in. They can't run on the treadmill. They can't get on the roller coaster because they too big. We got the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords with the Two of Swords. I feel like with the Ace of Cups, I feel like Jupiter and Capricorn, you are very accepting of somebody. We have the Empress and the Two of Cups. You're very accepting of somebody that they have a past. That's what they did. That's not who they are when they're gonna come to you, and they have a shadow side, and they're not going to give you their shadow side if you don't they're not going to give you their shadow side if you don't give them a reason to, and you're understanding that. And that's why you're going to build something that's solid with somebody. Let me get one more card for you. We have the Three of Wands and the Death card. You're stopping dealing with people that are just spewing shit from internet words. Like they just everything that they talk about is something that they seen on the internet, not something that they research and something that they actually know for a fact. It's something that you tired of you walking away from people that learned something from the internet. That's all they could talk about. They don't know Chinese astrology, Chinese zodiac signs. They don't know numerology. They only know astrology, but it's only from the motherfucking internet that they read. They don't really know what they're talking about. You're walking away from a lot of that stuff. And that's what's going to get you to the 10 of Pentacles, because it's the knowledge that you're going to keep on gaining with the Ace of Pentacles. And somebody's about to be really in a frenzy with this shit because you're really about to run some shit. You're really about to run some shit because you know shit, and you're not cocky about it either. You know things to help other people. Yeah, that's right. We all have two sides to our being. I'm glad I learned to pay attention to this with myself. Somebody put a glass of water. Are you into witchcraft shit? Or witchcraft since what the hell did I stumble across? Shara, if you are not into tarot cards, you could just exit out the live. You didn't have to come into the live and say something. You're like, what did you stumble across? You stumble across a tarot reading about Jupiter and Capricorn. If you don't know your birth chart and you want to learn, you can go on the internet and search birth chart and find it from there. If you don't want to learn, you could just exit out the video. This is what you're talking about, Jupiter and Capricorn. People are just saying things. Bitch, that's why you don't see Jupiter and Capricorn. This is what you talking about. People want to be running the mouth from things that they don't even know what they're talking about, and you're moving away from that shit. Because you didn't have to comment that. You could have just exited out the live. Hi, Sonia. Tarot is just a tool we can use. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, Cheryl leaves this is blessed as well. Thank you. I don't these these people, this is why they're not doing anything with their life. This is why they're not doing anything at all. It's Thursday. Don't you got to get up for work tomorrow? It's 10:28. What are you doing on YouTube on a tarot reading? Or you're scrolling through. Don't you have to go to sleep? Sonia, I'm not answering questions right now. Right now, this is Jupiter and Capricorn. This is Jupiter and Capricorn, okay? So I'm gonna be doing questions a little bit later. If you subscribe to the channel and put the notifications on, then I'll be answering questions later, okay? Let me get advice for Jupiter and Capricorn. We have whale and orchid elders. Share your song frequency of sound, diving deep. Jupiter and Capricorn, people might see you as an elder because you have wisdom as an elder. You can also be an artist, or you could also be tapped into music. That's one of your gifts, to be tapped into music. You could use that to tell the future. Give me more for Jupiter and Capricorn. We have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. I feel like you, like I just said, you're walking away from people that don't have perspective on the real world. They don't have a grasp. All they could talk about is low vibrational stuff. We have the golden children, inner child tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Jupiter and Capricorn, I feel like you're unlocking more more gifts because you're connecting to more people, because you're guiding people towards where they need to be led. You're not trying to guide people towards a light. You're guiding people towards where they need to be led that's good for them. You're not trying to force your opinion on people and talk about people and do things that people say is karmic, but they're still doing it. You're real to yourself. And if you talk the shit about people, you say that you're karmic. You're not trying to act like you're not that. Let me get one more card for you. Hi, what about the Ram March baby 26? This is Jupiter and Capricorn, okay? If you don't have a Jupiter and Capricorn, come out of this reading because this is about you. You can't cross watch this. It gets much deeper. Yep, you're on point. Let those double doubters scroll. Thank you. We have surrender to sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. You could have a lot of Venus energy. So you have beauty. You could have Venus in the first house. So people hate you because when they first see you, all they see is your beauty. And what contrary to popular belief, when people see people that are beautiful, they go to their animalistic instincts, especially females, and they want to attack. Because they haven't faced their shadow side of why they want to attack something that's beautiful, why they want to talk about something that's beautiful, why they want to label something or someone that they don't know as a whore when they don't know them because you're beautiful. It's very deep as to into how you see people, Jupiter and Capricorn, and I feel like you're jumping into people's psyche. And also too, Jupiter and Capricorn, people cannot shame you for the things that you did in your past because you stand on that. So it's like you wanna keep on talking about it. You can't keep me where I was at because 'cause I'm not there anymore. So you could constantly just keep on doing this and just say what you gotta say. You've got love, codependency, boundaries, hyd wait, what? Hydrangea energy. Yeah, you have self-love so you can have love for other people. You're not insecure. You don't want to be in another body. You take care of your body, actually. And you've been taking care of your body your whole life. You saw that your belly was getting big and you nipped it in the butt right away because you have discipline. You didn't wait until you felt like society wouldn't accept you for you to say, "Oh, I want to lose weight now." I don't know why weight keeps coming up. Somebody has a monster truck or somebody has a Ram truck or something like that. Weight could be significant here because somebody tries to keep like talking about you or something like that. So you're talking about them. I don't know why weight is very significant here. All right, that's all I have for you, Jupiter and Capricorn. I'm gonna move on into Jupiter and Taurus. I'm gonna do all the earth signs first because I feel like people on your ass for real. So I'm gonna do Jupiter and Taurus. If you have a Jupiter and Taurus, I will see you in that reading. Bye. That's why they have to run, say little comments, and really don't know. If you quiet their mind, then and only then will they see. Exactly. And Jupiter and Capricorn, people think that meditating is just sitting quietly to yourself. They don't understand that you can also meditate while listening to music. You can also meditate while doing yoga. That's a form of meditation. Somebody don't know shit. Somebody just knows what they know from the internet and they running with that. Somebody don't even know how to read somebody's birth chart. Somebody don't even know that Pluto in Scorpio is actually that Pluto is your love life. Somebody can have a Pluto in Scorpio here because I said that. They don't know that Pluto is actually your love life and Venus is how you love others. So it contributes to your love life because that's what you put out there. And how people receive that is how their Venus sign is. So if they have trauma from their grandparents or they have trauma from their parents, it's going to show with their Pluto. Pluto in Scorpio, for example, expresses itself in different ways through different people because of their upbringing. Somebody don't know what the somebody needs to go study and stop trying to run the mouth.